All right. Let's see what Nikki, you can pull up now if you want to.
Yeah, she could.
If you're not busy. Up to you.
It ain't no thing. It ain't no
I
thing.
started to watch your live from Thursday, Nikki, and I wish I wasn't at work. I would. It's like every 5 minutes I
Oh
would have
shit! I
had to
can't.
play
It's like you saying you can't find the page no
more. Nikki be so stressed out on her panels.
Why should be so stressed out for?
Because she just be having stuff to say, and people just be like, in her mind, what some people say is like so stressful to her. So every subject, every time somebody talks, she's like,
I just sent it to her. See if we got it. I sent it twice.
All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, okay, I got it. All right, let's put it up here. All right, this is it right here, right?
Yep, that's it.
She said, let me put my eyebrows on. The heck? All right, let's check it out.
Yeah, one day on kick. Here, come on, no, stop. I got no cousin. Stop. One day on kick. That's all it takes. Well.
Hey, what up, y'all? So I got 2 points I want to make while I attempt to unpack this video. Let's start with number one. At some point, y'all, culturally, y'all niggas gonna take mental health serious. I've been telling y'all, I don't know how many years, like, when your motherfucking grandma or your auntie is 60 and 70 and she has the same attitude and demeanor as she did when you first met her 30 years ago, that shit ain't cute, that shit ain't funny, and that shit ain't healthy. Motherfuckers really be like, well, you know, grandma goes zero to it. No, your grandma need to sit her old motherfucking ass down before she go into an early stroke or early heart failure because she's still moving and grooving with the same fucking mindset that she had 30 years ago. So when I say mental health, I mean the trickle down effect. I mean culturally, we be thinking that shit cute to have a motherfucking cousin who's schizophrenic. We be thinking like, and one go get him diagnosed, one go get him the proper help. Man, listen, y'all can talk about it, man, speech impediments. We overlook that shit. We overlook delays. We overlook knowing our children have neurological issues and we'll just brush it off, put that shit under the rug or push it onto the schools. They're gonna put him in a handicap class and call it a fucking day. Then the nigga grow up to be a motherfucking terrorist and then that's when mama, oh, you know, he was such a good boy. He had a good heart and he'll give anybody the shirt off his back. Y'all, mental health is fucking real. Stop waiting till these little niggas get 1,000 years or they get their fucking head blown off to take this shit serious. Now let's discuss part two. Part two is called preventative maintenance. When you're dealing with children who are overly emotional, when you're dealing with children who whole day be fucking ruined because you told them they can't get a soda, when you're dealing with children that do not articulate well, they're not expressive, all they know is to throw tantrums, break shit, cry, or excessively beg, those are red flags. And y'all motherfuckers need to forget the parlays, put the pussy down, put all the bullshit down, and make sure y'all motherfuckers is being hands-on parents. I'm gonna say it again like I just said a second ago. Y'all leave their whole evolution as a child to the fucking school system and then wonder why they worse off than your ass. That bitch only failed your grandma. That motherfucker failed your mama, your aunties and them. It failed your ass. That's why you currently watching this video. You a loser. And it's failing your children as well. When I say lose, I say that shit with love because a lot of us really are motherfucking losing. So y'all, preventative maintenance is a must. Shit like this is all bad. I know somebody gonna say that little nigga need ass whooping. He need more than ass whooping. That motherfucker need a psychological evaluation. He need a lot. Y'all listen, when y'all ready to lock in, like I said, with a family that told you and showed you on all levels, man, click the link in the bio, get that poster and pack volume 2 ASAP. Like I said, only the first 100 is free. After that, y'all can pay for that whole goddamn pack, which is 4 different curriculums in one, and separately. Easily gonna cost you $950, y'all. But anyway, click the link in the bio, jump on your shit ASAP. And shit ain't getting no sweet out here. It's getting more and more tricky. I'm sure some of y'all watching this video got little bad motherfuckers like that in your family as we speak.
All right, so it says mental health has been ignored for way too long. These babies are losing it, and most adults are trash at guidance, love, and understanding. Kids being raised by school, TV, music, and social media, while y'all got time to debate, while y'all got time to sports bet and debate rap beef. SMH. It's time to fix the leadership gap. Your kids don't need perfection. They need protection, preparation, and presence. That's exactly why I built Post-Trump Pack Volume 2, the 4-in-1 family blueprint built to restore structure, mental health, and generational order. Okay. So JV Day, you sent this to us. Well, let's see what the people are saying.
I sent it. Yeah.
To say 20 to life, Your Honor, no problem. Whoop-de-doo. Kids need their father. I love my son to death, but that'll be the day he understands how much I love my mama. They would have been planning 2 funerals. This still breaks my heart. Okay. All right, go ahead, JV Day.
Yeah, I didn't have any questions behind it. That was more so for the group. So maybe it was for Maul. I didn't send this to the really to be talked about on here. So
Okay, my bad. Then that was my fault. Yeah, I got a little question behind it. Like, what are your thoughts about this video, though? Like everything that Derek Gray said and everything, like you see on the comments and all that stuff too. Like, what are your thoughts about this? Jerry, you go first, then I'm gonna let Spaces go.
really, I think mental health is definitely something that we need to focus on in the Black community as far as but then it goes with just health overall. Eating properly and so on and so forth. Just the things that come with it. But yeah, mental health. A lot of times people have a history of the family members have a history of something mental in their family, right? So and it's kind of hush hush in the Black community where we don't really talk about it. I guess it's I guess it's a taboo, so to speak. And I think we need to, really start touching and asking each other, like we used to do on the podcast in general. You mentally okay or whatever, but we have to do that with our own family members. So, the video in general, it was a wild one. To see that young boy, kick his grandmother in the chest. I think that something like that, he's definitely seen that before, or it's, like he's picking up this this attitude on how to approach his grandmother from somebody else too. I mean, would you say or no?
Yeah, I think that's learned behavior from somebody else. Somebody else has been treated his grandmother like that, or he saw somebody treat a older or a lady like that before.
Yeah, the abuse is maybe there's a history of abuse in the family or something. I don't know. But that was definitely wild. I was kind of taken aback from that, especially having my own grandmother. And, if something like that, I definitely would have, it couldn't be my child kicking my grandmother in the chest. I'll tell you that.
Tomato, Jerry Day, I'm in a sentiment of like, nigga, I'm not letting nobody do that to no grandmother, period. I don't give a fuck what she done or what she said. You're not gonna do that in my presence. Like, and I don't jump in people's business, but just one thing with old people, I don't give a fuck what she looked like or whatever. An older person like that, I'm not letting no little kid do that in my presence. Really,
right,
no.
I was curious. I was curious on who's the person recording this shit.
Me too. That was the same thing that was going through my mind, though. I'm not gonna even lie to you. That was the same thing that, like, who the fuck is recording it? And then not even just recording. Like, recording is one thing. Pressing seeing to put that shit on the internet is a whole nother subject too.
We ain't gotta record nothing. We finna only record. Only cord we finna get is this extension cord to beat your ass. We'll record that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's the cord.
Yeah,
the extension cord. Like you doing?
I'm with you. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but he definitely has some type of mental issues. To even do something like that to his grandmother. But then again, we also don't know what's going on over there, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
It's just not interesting.
But another subject too, like you said too, is when he said, what resonated to me is when he first came on, he said it's like two parts of this. When he said about your older parents and stuff is still acting like they're in their 20s and stuff with these little attitudes and these things instead of trying to compete with their daughters and doing that. That's a whole nother mental health thing too. Like, you ain't grown up, you haven't done anything. You still acting like you was when you was like 34, 35.
Yeah, how you doing?
You 70?
I'm good. I did a spy hero. Yeah.
You still acting like that now? So that's a whole nother subject of what he said too, right there too, is because you see a lot of that. You see a lot of these people our age, 45, 50, still acting like they're in their early 20s. Every day, mute
3
yourself.
p.m. to 8 p.m.
So you still seeing that as well too. Like, people still acting like they're young as hell. We're getting older. You should act as such. And you shouldn't let nobody around you act like that neither. Like, no, you're not coming around me acting like that. We don't act like that over here. We grown as hell. What are we doing that for? You feel me? So it's a lot of parts going on with that, with the mental health, with people not growing the fuck up, people not changing their mind frame or how they think about a lot of things, and getting their shit together as they get older. Like the older you get, the more karma, the more money, the more everything you should make. It's just hands down fact. Because I know, and I don't want to put your business out there, but Spaces, I know you're making way more money than you was making when you was 20. So, and I want to go myself included. I'm making way more money than I was making at 24 or 25. Shit, I'm making way more money than I was making in my 30s. So it's a whole mental thing of you growing. You're seeing what people were talking about. You're seeing that the way your parents raised you. You're seeing the way people talk and the way older people like, man, I'm not dealing with that shit. Boy, young buck, if you don't get the fuck away from me, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm not dealing with that. But it's an older issue. It's an older thing. It's an older thing of you maturing and stuff like that, though. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you go ahead and rock. But that's all I kind of had about that.
I'm on a different playing field a little bit from you guys.
Okay.
I do think mental health is an issue that isn't addressed in the Black community, but in this particular instance, that boy just need a whooping. Did you see the little girl that came? Well, the boy went after they started tussling. Then there was a little kid that came around the side, and then there was another kid that came with a bottle in their hand, like a juice bottle. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Like, what are we even talking about here? These kids just need whoopings. These kids just need authority, because I don't have kids of my own, but I did grow up around kids, right? And I know, and I would even say that I did this. We probably all did this. When we were a little kid, our parents said no to something, and that's when we started trying to rebel a little bit. Start like throw a little hand at them, or maybe even hit them on the leg or something like that. And what did they do in response?
They popped you, but at the same time, I'm with Derek Grace when he said it's a mental thing too. When you tell your kid no and they go all crazy and stuff like that. So I'm with you. I just wanted to just throw that in there because I'm in agreement with Derek Grace too, what he said.
Nikki, if you're still here, I pinned the link to the chat, so you can just click it. And now, if you want to come up, I think in most cases, mental health is having to go. I would say in most cases, mental health or the practice of getting some sort of help mentally is just, I don't want to say a cop out. I don't say a cop. Well, for some people it is, but more than anything, people just need discipline. People just need discipline, because whenever I seen in my own eyes somebody else's child.
Are you back in there?
Yeah, I think my internet went down. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm gonna go click on it. Wait, let me go. I'm gonna click on it because I was just trying to go back in there. I didn't know because Nikki was saying too, and me and Jerry they just in that one, so using the same one. All right, bro. Damn, this camera look way better. I need to get me another camera.
The heck? You are everything.
Oh, there you go. Oh, it started right back up. Oh, there you go.
You said Nikki was in here?
Yeah, she said she was there or something like that. She was saying. Or I guess she was in the background or something, or how you said backstage.
Yeah. Yeah, my internet just went. It said YouTube said y'all talking too much real stuff. Why you hating YouTube? Oh, got that. Yeah, I want to play this back.
Play what back? The video?
Yeah. Oh, Nikki.
Hello.
Nikki. How you doing today?
Awesome. How y'all doing?
All right. We all right.
Welcome.
Welcome. Nikki, how you doing today?
You know, you are.
Oh, hold on. I got you.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right.
What did I just do?
Welcome.
Well, you probably still got it up on YouTube. That's what it probably is.
I did. I just cut it off. But I did have a question, Spaces, because I noticed last time you linked your, like you streamed. Like, how did you do that?
What
You
I
had
do?
linked on my live. Remember you linked your.
So we don't have the paid version of StreamYard. That's through the paid version of StreamYard. I'll show you afterwards though.
I'm paying for that? No, I'm just
Wait, I'll say, wait a minute. Teach me something.
No, for real. How you guys doing though?
All right.
I did
All right.
that video. Was disturbing.
Yeah, very.
But it reminded me of a one-on-one interview that I'm putting together, because one thing we don't address about like ratchet women is why our grandmothers raising these kids. And this particular person has all her grandkids, and her kids are sons. So where's the mama? Why do you have all these kids? Her one daughter had a baby, hospital called, she dropped the kid off. She didn't even know she had another grandbaby. Said he had to come get it or was going to the system. So I think that definitely need to be addressed, because it's the lady raising it, the kids. She shouldn't be raising it. She's too old, but what else she gonna do? And who's recording the video and not stopping?
Yeah,
that was something too. Like who's recording? So I don't know, but I would have hit him though. She tried to fight back, but she was too old, and it's like they were jumping on her.
Yeah.
So,
but I also think what you said, two spaces, like I'm not gonna deny, like you said, they need an ass whipping. Yeah, that is, but it is part of that. It's part of mental health. It's a part of a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff all bundled up in one. Like it ain't just the ass whipping that he needs. It's just when somebody tell you know this and know that, you don't just go crazy. Because I had to nip that in the bud with my son early. Just because somebody just say no and you can't get something, you don't go out here acting all crazy and a fool. That's not for you to act a fool because somebody said no. It's a lot of things people gonna say no to, but that don't mean you go crazy just because you can't get what you want. You over there burning sage?
No, man.
It's an incense or something. I don't know, man. I'm just talking shit. I should never say
yeah.
that.
The incense.
Burn the incense. Oh yeah, you on your what you call it stuff. Putting on your crystal deodorant and all that stuff too.
Using salt.
Yeah, using salt, crystal deodorant and shit.
Sheesh. No, I think more than anything, bro. I think you know the whole mental health. People that just exhibit bad behavior. I'm not going to say they don't need to go to a therapist. I'm not going to say they don't need therapy, I guess. I'm not going to say that they're not in a bad mental state. I think more than anything, people just need discipline. More than anything, I think as it's portrayed these days, people don't need it in that regard. I think it's like people that go to war, to me, have mental health issues. People that seen people die have mental health issues.
Shit, that's a lot of
people who have been,
That's a lot in the black community. A lot of deaths in the hood and shit. That's a lot of I feel you though. I get you though. I get you. I understand you though.
What movie was it where they saw a dead body? When it was like
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. Those kids would need some therapy because seeing a dead body is not something that should be happening by any means.
Yeah.
So and then they were casual about it. Like, you want to see a dead body? Like, what? People that get raped or people that get jumped, shot, they may need to go to therapy and get some mental health, get some therapy. But people that just exhibit bad behavior, no, they just need discipline, especially kids. Because like y'all said, they've seen that happen before. And that, or it's a gradual thing. It's like they might have thrown something at her and she said, stop throwing it at me, but didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Or they might have hit her with something. She said, you better stop hitting me. but nothing real, no real punishment for that bad behavior. I don't think these particular ones need bad behavior. I think they parents need whoopings.
But like Nikki was saying too, it's all about the women getting out here getting pregnant, being fast, and then you're leaving the. He was saying too, it's all about the women getting out here getting pregnant, being fast, and then you're leaving the. And then you're leaving the kid with their mothers. Your mother didn't live her life already. She didn't raise you. Why would you drop your kid off? Like, I understand being a grandparent, that's different than actually raising a kid. Because you crazy.
Do you think that's a Black community thing as well? Just like dropping the kids off at the grandma?
No, it's one thing about it. Like, I take up for us, but as a race of people, we fucked up. Like, dead ass serious. Like, you can say all you want to. We can do all the taking up we want to. We can do all the trying to sympathize with people. But like they say, until as a race, we start looking at ourselves like, bro, we some fuck. Like Charleston White say, we fucked up. You meant that you fucked up, and now you start trying to fix it. I understand. We understand what happened to you. We understand everything that we go through. We understand all that. But still, you still got to start having some type of accountability for yourself, too. We're as a culture of people, Black people in the United States of America, we are fucked up. It's just no getting to it. It is no trying to sugarcoat it. It's none of that shit. We are fucked up as a race of people.
So,
thank you, Desiree.
Were you saying something?
And people don't be wanting to take accountability. Like, bro, yeah, I learned that from my mom. I learned that from my parents. I don't think that's right. Start admitting that, like we always say too. Some of the things our parents dish down to us, it was for a reason. Take it. You use it. You keep going. The stuff that we didn't like and you didn't use that you think was cruel, okay, we need to throw that away. We need to heal from that trauma and keep it moving. But I'm not going to sit up here and say everything our parents taught us and did to us was wrong. No, it's not. We need to take some of the good stuff, mix it with some of the stuff we learned now, and throw all the bad shit and don't bring that and throw that down to our kids.
That's exactly where I'm at right now. Like, at this point, that's the reason I speak the way I do. I talk because the way I do, and that's just like Charleston White said that too. When you try to be nice, you want to explain, you want to handle people with kid gloves. They don't listen. They don't want to hear it. So as far as for me, I recognize when you letting the devil use you, and when you decide to let the devil use you, then I turn into Peter. I'm going to just stand 10 toes down because I am frustrated. I'm tired. Soft talking not helping. Community programs not helping. I got an organization. I work in nonprofit. I'm a case manager. I work with the homeless population. It's a mess. I'm saying a mess. Now, where I live, particularly, to answer your question, Space, is about, do you think it's just a Black? And why you were saying that, because I see I live in a very mixed neighborhood. So I see a lot of white grandparents with their kids, but then when I start just thinking about it, they mixed kids. So I was trying to give it some balance, but they get their grandkids, because like I said, for me, which is good, a lot of my mindset comes from being raised around white, Black, Bosnian, Mexican. We live right here in this little melting pot area. We all went to school together. When we was all down bad, you poor, you broke. Like, we all experienced that. A lot of people joke, because I stay on the South Side, and a lot of people would joke and say, ain't no Black or white on the South Side. They just South Side, if that makes sense. Because we kind of all genuinely act the same. Like, I got the side eye on the white boy walking down the street the same way I got the side eye on the YN. I still got to be like, whoa, what he doing? Because, see, they on meth and stuff. So they be on some wild stuff. But yeah.
I've that was a genuine question when I asked about, do you think it's mainly a Black people thing that, where the grandmother watches the kids? Because that wasn't to say that it's not happening in other communities of people. I grew up around white people for about 12, 15 years. and I didn't see that happening.
As
But
prevalent.
that also doesn't mean that it wasn't happening. So I want to qualify that. But I just noticed it happens a lot in the Black community. It's like going to grandma's house, going to grandma's house.
And that's why I say I think a lot of it comes down to culture, because the white people that live, we all live together. It's a culture. So yeah, my roommate used to drop her daughter off at her mama's house, but that's just what it was. I know my mom used to watch my baby. I had her young though. So could that be part of the reason that we having a lot of them young? The mama still feel like they want to let us live our life, so they'll watch the baby. Like I could literally, and she would tell me, no, I'm not. I knew she was gonna watch the baby. I just waited her out, patted her sleep. I'm finna go, and because I had her at I did. I had her at 19, so it could be like she watch them now. I moved her in, so she is a big help.
Yeah, I don't want to take that like I'm just like down in us, but it's just what you see, and it's like we don't want to like recognize like, bro, we understand that it's a lot of this shit is going wrong, a lot of shit been done to us, but sometimes you just really gotta look at yourself like, what did I do? Like what did I go wrong at? Like you say, like you had them young. I gotta recognize I had them young, and I also gotta take my responsibility. Like I had my daughter young, I can't go out no more. My fun is over. I got my daughter now. But no, you still want to be young because you was out there acting fast and acting grown. When you act grown, you get grown responsibilities. So now you have to be an adult. Yeah. If you want that type of, that's what just comes with it. And like sometimes we don't want to admit that we want to keep. But then it's also too, our parents don't be like, it's just, we can go down different, like I guess you could say different paths of this. But it's like we got to get down to the root issue too. Like it's like, our parents was kind of fucked up. Our parents like, oh, I can't wait till you get out, and they want to try to push you to be grown. My son not grown until he about 26, 27 until he gets his own fucking house. Nigga, you stand with us. I'm not trying to hear that. Like people done heard me say that on here all the time. My son turned 18. He do all that stuff. He finna graduate. You're not going anywhere. I'm not trying to hear that.
Where does that come from?
I don't know. They be trying to push him out. And we want to be grown. No, it's not. And I think I used to say that too when I was a shorty, but now that you grow older, you're like, no, they're not ready. They're not ready. Why you think
it's almost like
why you think a lot of white kids still stay with their parents at 25, 26? A lot of Indians still stay with their parents 25, 26. When they move out, they moving into a house that they done bought or was passed down or some shit like that.
No offense to be married. A lot of the women stay home till they marry.
Yes, I think we need to adopt some of that too. I don't think you need to be trying to put your kids out. And even if we gotta be all in here together like them, like Latinos. Latinos be in a crib with 30 deep.
Cashing out.
They're cashing out. Everybody help paying these bills. And it's still, when it come down to it, I don't care how grown you is, you still listen to daddy. Daddy know best. You still, but no, we want to go against the head of the household. And no, it don't go like that. And I think that's what it boiled down to. It boils down to like you say, we having all these babies out of wedlocks, we having babies early, and we don't really know nothing. We think we know something, but we don't. Like right now, you can say, oh, you thought you know something. No, I didn't learn so much stuff from the time I was 20 to 40 and from 30 to 30. Like, it's just so much you keep learning and learning and learning. And it's like, it's just we need to like be shooken up, and we need somebody to really tell us something. And like you say, you can't handle when you try to talk to somebody with some sense. Sometimes people be looking at you like, oh well, fuck that. But then when you throw a little curse words in there, a little this, a little that, motherfuckers start, okay, listen now. And now they gonna do it. Why I gotta do all that to you? Why I can't just talk to you like a civilized person?
Weird.
And then they listen to everything you got to tell them when you start cursing and acting crazy. But when I talk to you like you had some sense, you didn't want to listen.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I said before, like there's for years I was living next to a Mexican family. I'm not exaggerating when I say this. I've said this on the pod before. I'm not exaggerating when I say this. It was 3 generations of people in that house. And it's probably a 4. If it was anything like mine, it's a 4-bedroom flat house. Nope. Well, maybe theirs had a basement. I don't know. But if the layout of their house was like mine, it was a 4-bedroom flat house, 3 generations of people. And on top of that, they all worked at the same, well, not all, but a lot of them worked at the same job, working similar shifts. So it'd be 4 or 5 of them in one car going to work and then coming home. So it ain't a whole lot of back and forth wasting gas. You let me figure out the time for the car with you and all that stuff. They all work together, live together. So I don't know where that came from as far as, kicking. Once you get 18, you got to get out. Or once you hit 21, you got to get out. I don't understand it. I don't understand
So Spaces, with the combined income family living, you saying that you saw, because I've always, to me, thought it was more of a culture thing, like Americanized, like Americans versus like Mexicans. So you saying these were white, you lived around, so white people do that a lot too. Is that, I'm asking?
The family I was talking about was Mexicans, but I would say I don't know. I don't know how the white people did it in their houses.
I think that's American culture, to where we don't want to live together. Not the pushing out. I'm talking about the combined incomes, building wealth. I think all of us want our privacy for some reason. So, because I was thinking about this, that's part of the reason I moved my mom in the house. Because I would just listen to, like you talking, listen to different podcasts, and you thinking, and then I'm struggling, and like Spaces. My husband left early. Well, ex-husband left earlier this year, so that I had to start making some decisions. Okay, what we gonna do? My mom on a fixed income, she over there, scraping. Why do I have her over here? I need help. Still my mama. I'm not gonna let her, just move her over here.
Yeah. And then you start looking at it like I ain't for the stretching all this out, because I gotta help my mama too. So what? Not if she needs some help. Now I'm helping a whole nother household on top of the household I'm already in.
Right. So now I got me, my mom. The 2 boys left in the house. So the oldest, and I got him. He very responsible. Thank God for him. So yeah, and it works. So it's a big support. The kids love having her here. I love having her here. I can't remember when I cooked last. I said I was going to barbecue the day before.
You hear me? You hear that? All that St. Louis. You hear all that. You hear all that St. Louis up in you. All that here, there, over there.
Do you know that we didn't even realize? We didn't realize we did that until Nelly came out with Country Grammar. Now, mind you, when he came out with it, it was still regular to us. We didn't get it until other people start saying, "Oh, y'all talk like this." That there, her, word. Like, we never really noticed it until he made Country Grammar. And we all go out of town, people would bring it up after that. Or they was like, "You don't have no grill?" Everybody thought that I should have had goals, which a lot of people did have goals. So girls, boys.
Did you catch on to that St. Louis accent mall with Nelly? Because I didn't catch on to it with Nelly.
Yeah. You saw when he rapped. When he rapped, you caught on to it.
I caught on to it with Chingy. Like
really?
when I really noticed it was a thing, I caught on to it with Chingy. J-Lo on the track. What's up, bro? Been a minute, man. What's good? But so yeah, you guys got anything else on that before we move on? Nikki, you gonna stick around with us for a minute?
Yeah, I hang out with you.
Yeah, we can go to the other one. I was just Jay every day too. I forgot to tell him that just connect with the same one. We just sitting up here talking. I totally forgot about tell Jay every day to connect with the same one we had.
Well, I'm using my phone as a camera, so you'll have to text him.
No, he just called me. That's why I just went off. I forgot to call them and tell them to go to the same one. We started going conversation and all that stuff. All
right, cool. So this one came across my purview. Thank you guys for kicking it with us. Hit the like button, share this with someone, let them know that your favorite After Church podcast is live. We have our very first female guest on the podcast, Miss Nikki. Very first. She has her own channel, Just a Brown Girl in America. Check her out. Every day I look at her channel, she got at least 50 more subscribers. She's growing fast, man.